Good morning. We are at the midpoint of the 12th week in Ordinary Time. If you were able to attend Mass earlier this week on Monday, you would have heard the Gospel passage where Jesus talks to his own disciples about avoiding judging others lest they be judged by God with the same standard. And then Jesus uses the example of a person who comes upon another and has a speck in that person's eye, and the person says, "Let me help you remove that speck." And Jesus says, to make the point about not being judgmental, that the person should make certain that the plank, the much bigger speck, if you will, in his eye, is already removed by him, so then he can sincerely and truthfully help that other person remove that little speck from his or her eye. The whole point, of course, in this year of mercy, and you will remember that spiritual work of mercy, to admonish the sinner, is that all of us are called to do this. In other words, to point out in word or in action or both to someone who is actually doing something that is sinful, objectively wrong, what that person is doing that is wrong, and then help the person stop the sinning and change his or her life for the better. But Jesus makes it quite clear that that's only half of living and exercising the work of mercy. We have to make certain that we have made every effort to rid our own lives, daily lives, of sin by avoiding the real temptations to sin and by not sinning. And for us as Catholics, the very best way we can do that is twofold. To be faithful to our daily prayer, asking the Lord to give us the strength of faith and hope and charity for this day to do His will, but also to be very regular in receiving and celebrating the sacrament of reconciliation. So make an effort during this coming week and the weeks ahead to meditate on and then to exercise, when necessary, this great spiritual work of mercy, to admonish the sinner, to help another person realize what he or she is saying or doing that's wrong, and turn away from that, and do that which is truly morally good. May you have a wonderful week this week and throughout our coming summer months.